Myths, Ghosts and Legends with Calder John.
Tonight on Vectis Radio, we're back with yet another live ghost hunt. Our paranormal team, Myths, Ghosts and Legends, along with the guys from Goosebumps, are here, and they're on the lookout for anything out of the ordinary. You can follow the action via our live video feeds at facebook.com/Myths Live. That's facebook.com/Myths Live. You can also get involved by calling 01983 527 444 or emailing studio@vectisradio.com. Whatever you decide to do, stick with us till 12 midnight and we'll do our best to bring you cast iron proof that there is something out there.
If you see anything, or you think that we should go somewhere else, or just to talk to Calder, do so. So what we're going to do now is we're actually going to move location and start our investigation. So I hope you enjoy. Don't forget to get in contact with us throughout the night. So if you guys want to move off into our first location. Let's go to bed. Right, what we're actually going to do first is we're going to raise the energy levels in here. I have a little singing bowl here. It's what the Buddhist people meditate to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ring it and then see if we can get a bit of vibration going and maybe raise the energy levels up here a bit. So here we go. How's everybody feeling here then?
Short breath.
Yeah, I feel quite anxious as well actually.
It's a bit different to what was coming in just now, isn't it? It's sort of changed, isn't it?
I think whoever's in here with us at the moment is very. I feel like I'm scared, if that makes sense. Very sort of timid.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's definitely a female energy. And I think she's active energy, not just residual energy. But I think we're going to have to do quite a bit of encouraging with this one. Because I think she feels a little bit sort of overwhelmed as to why we're here, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, it makes perfect sense, because me and Darren, we investigated a little bit earlier, didn't we? Did some base readings in here. We do have an electricity box over in the corner, but it's not actually giving off really high EMFs. But we did actually get quite a big spike in the EMF readings in here.
Yeah.
How old would you say?
I think she's quite elderly.
Quite elderly.
Yeah, I think she's quite elderly. I would say, off the top of my head, this is not information, it's just what I'm seeing. I would say probably 70s at least.
Okay, Any names? I mean, I know, Darren, you did an investigation here last time on the road, didn't you?
We are coming.
Do you think it's the same lady?
I do feel it's the same lady, yeah. I do feel it's the same lady.
Mary.
Yeah, the name we got last time was Mary. And I think she actually did something, didn't she, last time when we called out her name.
We got a recording of her when Maz asked if her name was Mary. We got a definite EVP of what sounded like a yeah.
Okay.
I actually feel like there's something stood behind me, to be honest with you. Do you sense anything behind me that's like sort of in this area?
Well, when we first moved in and we were doing the singing bowl, at one point I felt something behind me, but it moved away, so it's quite possible.
I've got a real strong feeling that she was in the spirit world and she has seen the spirit of the little boy across the other side of the building.
I think you might be right there, Janice.
Alright, she's right here, I can feel her.
I'm freezing here.
Put your hand here, Janice.
I think he has given her a glimpse of what has happened to him.
That's what I mean. I feel like she's had to carry something.
Oh, come closer this way. There. Feels furry.
Furry,
feels,
yeah. Feels like
it feels.
sticking your hand in static.
Yeah.
Like if you go up to a telly.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
You get that static.
Is that you, Mary? Can you come forward, please, and make this light go off? Don't mean you no harm. No disrespect.
I think I've got a feeling that she was the mother of the gentleman from next door. I think it was his mother.
I've just got a tingle on my hand.
Yeah. Sorry, Darren?
Just got a tingle on my hand.
Okay.
I think she was very quiet woman, wasn't she? She was afraid to speak up.
She put up with a lot, I think.
Unfortunately, women in those days didn't.
Yeah, she put up with a lot.
You were seen and not heard.
Yeah.
And they were the breadwinners and...
Oh, that's strange. Got a little tingle.
Unfortunately, we're very quite close to the actual road here, so you're going to see and hear external noises. That's why we're not reacting to them.
Pardon me, I do apologise. Okay.
Got a couple of orbs flying around you, Janice.
Mary, to communicate with us, on the table there we have a green light. Now, it's not going to harm you, it's just a little light. It picks up when you're stood next to it. If you can go close to it, I know you're quite close to me at the moment, but if you can just take a couple of steps forward, and then we can start talking to you and we'll see you. Do you think you could do that, sweetie? It's not going to harm you. No one's going to tell you off. We're only here to try and understand and help you. Don't be frightened of us. We only come with love and respect.
It's almost, it's like she's wandering around in sort of like a nightgown and it's checkered and she's got like slippers on. And sort of like a blue and white sort of long nightie with them like slippers that I used to wear, like a fluffy bit round the top.
Okay. Possibly a very confused lady, I think, as well. Mary, did you become quite forgetful as well? You're a little bit confused about what's going on. Please come forward for us. Please come forward and use the lights. I think her condition made her quite forgetful.
Was it something like dementia?
Yeah, I think it's more than dementia. The pain that I'm getting is literally right in the front part of the head here. It goes all the way down the forehead into the back of my eye. think it possibly was some kind of brain tumour.
Did anybody hear a little tap behind you then?
Yeah, I did hear that.
Yeah, I heard a little tap. Thank you, Mary.
That's what I said outside earlier. Just jokingly. Pain in the head.
I do think possibly it could be.
I just heard it again. Bless you.
I think, oh, bless her, I think towards the end of her physical life, I think she didn't really have much of a clue as to what was going on, bless her. I think that's possibly one of the reasons as well why she's so afraid at the moment. Don't think she quite knows what's happened, in the sense.
Why do you think she's here? I mean, this is a huge, great big warehouse that used to hold, like, people that worked, and at the moment it's only full of furniture that goes off to different places in the world. Why do you think she's here? Is it part of the furniture she's here, or is she just wandering?
I do get that sense that she is wandering, if that makes sense. Like, she hasn't got an idea. I don't want to be disrespectful to her, but I get a feeling that she doesn't quite know that she's passed either, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Very, like, disorientated.
I think she's quite local. I think maybe down this road somewhere. I think.
Well, we have actually established, haven't we, Steve, that there used to be a house next door here. Am I correct?
Right.
Yeah, 25 years.
So maybe she was associated with the house.
I keep sort of like, I don't know if it's her showing me, but I keep sort of like getting down this road.
Yeah.
Try the name Harvey.
Harvey.
Name Harvey. Number 25.
Harvey.
What, Mary Harvey?
Could be.
Oh, I've had a tap.
So did I. Over in the other corner.
Yeah, I had it behind me. Is your name Mary Harvey? Can you tap on something again for us? We can hear that. I can hear whistling.
I wasn't quite sure if that
Was
was.
that there?
I didn't know if it was outside.
No. It was like a little tune, wasn't it?
Mm.
Can you do that again? I feel something's building.
Mm.
Showing me down that road.
What we're going to do now is we all hold hands, and it's to build up the energy. Spirit are supposed to feed off our energy, and then maybe they can communicate a bit more. As you see, we've got the K2 meters on the table as well, so hopefully we might get them flashing if possible. Right, everybody take a nice deep breath in, then out. Imagine a great big ball of light above your head, going down your left arm, then up into the next person, and then carrying around until it comes up and through to your right. If there's any spirit here, come and join us. Use our energy. Can you tap on something? Make a noise? Just to show us that you're here. We mean you no harm. Just come and talk to us.
Mary, come towards us. Come and touch me. Come and hold our hands, Mary. Don't be afraid. Come towards us. Come and join us. Hands getting colder and colder and colder. It's yours. Come on, Mary. Oh my God, he's holding my hand.
Don't be scared. We're all friends here, as you can see. We don't mean you any harm. There's a big flash above your head then, Darren. I don't know if you caught that on camera at all.
No. Thank you, Mary.
Maybe she wants to join the circle.
Yeah. Why don't you come in, sweetheart?
She's here. She's right with us now.
Smells not quite strong.
At the moment, the guys are all holding hands. Darren, who's one of the Myths, Ghosts and Legends team, seems to be holding somebody's hand,
Squeeze my hand, Mary.
who isn't actually there. But he's definitely got his hand round a hand. That's quite interesting. We'll have to talk to him about that in a moment. Tune in, guys. It's facebook.com/Myths Live. You can see the video feed of what's happening.
Can you confirm that that's your name, Mary Harvey?
This guy, who I know quite well, who is as honest as the day is long, is holding somebody's hand, but that person is invisible.
I hope you feel comfortable enough with us.
Is that bizarre or what?
That is very bizarre. I want to get in there in a minute.
I don't mean to be disrespectful, Mary. I think you're stuck in a bit of a groundhog. Bit of a groundhog day is the only way I can describe it at the moment. I don't think she can remember much past, like, before, if that makes sense.
I was had a pin for it go right through my finger when you said when you said you didn't mean to be disrespectful. It felt like a pin for it go right through my finger.
I didn't really know how, to really.
She's just stood here looking at us.
Yeah.
Like, wow.
Like I say,
I think she's like.
I think she's just happy.
Yeah.
That someone's actually befriended her.
Yeah.
I think she was quite lonely. That smell so strong. Sorry.
Can you see her, man? Was she?
I can see about half. I can see just a bit higher from Steve's hand. I can see like an outline. All I can see is it's all like 2 feet at the bottom. She's not wearing trousers or anything. I think it's more like a long skirt or
nightie.
I can't see any colour, but all I can see is like quite a long skirt. It's possibly a nightie, but that's all I can make out at the moment.
Did she live here?
I think I don't think she lived here. I think she was a very confused lady, and I feel like she's wandered, if that makes sense. Can anybody else smell that? Because that is, for me, that is really strong.
I keep getting like riffs of it.
No, that's not.
What are you smelling?
Wee. Yeah.
Wee.
Like wee. Yeah.
Sorry, I know it's not very nice, but.
Oh, cold fingers.
Sorry. She's angry with me. I can't move my arm that way.
Do you think she'd sway a lot when, before she... I just get this feeling that I'm doing exactly what she did.
Yeah. She's very, I think she...
And I'm trying my hardest to stop, and then when I stop, I go the other way. I'm sort of rocking this way, and then when I stop, and I think, right, control yourself, and then I start doing this.
I think, bless her, towards the end of her physical incarnation, I think she was quite ill. I do think she was very poorly, bless her.
Okay, we've just moved locations. Unfortunately, it's a bit lighter in here. We're going to spend a couple of minutes in here before we go for a break. So
this feels totally different.
Yeah,
like
it's
we've
quite
just literally
light
stepped over
and airy, isn't it?
Yeah, stepped over a completely different timeline, if that makes sense. I think I'm picking up on a lot of residual influences at the moment. It feels quite busy in here in the sense that I can hear, it's almost like if people are hammering and they're fixing something, or do you know what I mean? It's like a busy sound, if that makes sense.
Exactly what you're talking about.
I've also just got an image of a gentleman with a handlebar moustache. Whether that's residual, whether that's my guide just giving me a piece of information, I don't know, but hopefully I'll try and find out a bit later if that's an active spirit or whether that's just an impression. But quite a nice little handlebar moustache there. But yeah, very busy area. I think this was very productive at one point. But I do feel quite calm in here.
Yeah, it is quite calm and quite, like you said, it's total different.
Yeah, totally, like stepping into over a threshold almost, if that makes sense.
Well, you've gone from a stuffy building out into the fresh air, isn't it?
Yeah.
How's everybody else feeling? Karen, how are you feeling?
Yeah, absolutely fine.
Absolutely fine.
Yeah.
Steve, how are you feeling in here?
Yeah, no, I feel like being watched.
And your arm's gone? You're all right now?
Lots and lots of busyness. I'm trying to establish what it was. I can definitely hear some kind of banging as in metal.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
I don't get anything.
It's not there for me. It's not actual active energy that I'm picking up on. It's more to do with what's in the building itself. If that makes sense. I'm getting residual sort of impressions. If that makes sense.
It does feel calm.
I get a sense of teamwork. I want to say teamwork for some reason. Teamwork. It's really good.
That's very good, yeah. We'll show you guys later when we flick over, or we'll post it up on to the website or through Facebook and our own websites as well. But Simon's actually drawn the lady that we were spoken to, so that's quite interesting.
Excellent.
So you just get machinery in here and...
Well, yeah, I presume it's machinery, but it's definitely like a clanking of metal, if that makes sense.
This was actually Maury's machine shop.
Oh, right, well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, definitely. But and like I said, I wanted to say the word team, as in teamwork, so so that would make sense.
Just had a big orb just fly right past you.
Okay.
But there's no, would you say, spirit?
I don't know, I'm trying to work out what this image of this gentleman's about at the moment. I'm trying to work out if this is an active energy. I don't feel energy around me, if that makes sense. I don't actually feel any active energy. But it's just this impression that I'm getting. And he's the image I'm getting is quite a smart looking man, actually. Very well groomed is the way I'd like to put it.
Yeah.
He's got very well groomed moustache and he's got very well groomed hair, if that makes sense. Possibly someone who was in charge at one point or another.
Teaching, training.
Yeah, I don't know. See, I don't know. I think this is actually Jen bringing this through to me. I don't feel like it's an actual spirit that I'm communicating with. I think it's stuff that's being brought through from my guide, if that makes sense.
And just so that people know who Jen is.
Jen is my guide, yes, sorry
guide.
people, yeah. Okay. Yeah, like, someone in charge, possibly a foreman. Possibly someone who was running because I wanted to say teamwork, if that makes sense, running a team. But I feel like he was a very strong character, if that makes sense. Very, I think he had quite a sense of humour as a person. I think he was quite humorous, but he was a very strong character.
Did you put him in a time period when?
Okay, I would say that he's quite modern. The image I'm getting is he's quite a modern looking person, kind of uniform. The only way I can describe it is like overall type uniform, if that makes sense. I would even say, definitely say sort of mid 1900s to, do you know what I mean, around that time. I would say he's quite modern looking, if that makes sense.
And we've just got Calder come and join us.
All right. Can I just say that I used to build hurricanes here in the wall?
Oh, okay.
Do you know what, when I was outside, I thought there's something secret was done in here.
Yeah, because
I thought about mosquitoes, because I know they're made of plywood, mosquitoes.
Mm.
Of course, hurricanes, most of them are wood.
But it was only parts of them, not all of them.
Yeah,
not all of it.
most of them.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I just had a thought, and I don't say anything.
Yeah, this chap, he's the sort of person he'd sit there and go,
Yeah.
you know, with his moustache, if
Yeah.
that makes sense. And he's a very jolly person, but I think he had a pair when he wanted
Interesting.
when he wanted it,
That's
but he wanted
interesting,
to get his opinion across, if that makes sense.
We didn't do this area last time at all, did we?
No.
We're picking up a lot in here.
Well, for me, I'm not actually picking up or feeling any physical energy. What I'm getting is stuff that's being brought through from my guide.
Yeah.
She's giving me impressions at the moment.
Right.
Because I feel like he was part and parcel. He was a very strong character here,
Yeah.
if that makes sense. And just a very busy environment, loads and loads of stuff going on. I can hear stuff going on all over the place.
Interesting.
And Simon's been drawing, and he's actually drew Mary that we had. So
Mary Truman, is that right?
that's it, yeah.
Well, we didn't actually get a confirmation of that, but
yeah.
but we did have some taps.
Came to you from somewhere, didn't it, the
yeah.
name? So interesting. Right, I've got to go and make sure this radio show's still running. I'll be back. I'll be back in a little while.
That is
Well done,
brilliant,
guys.
Simon. Brilliant.
What have we got now?
He's just got the guy with the handlebar moustache, and this is what I'm saying about the hair. Just very, very, very well groomed. I think he probably would have had the money, if that makes sense, to do that, to keep himself quite well presented.
When I was outside, I think there's something secret about this place. And I thought, I used to make mosquito. I know they made mosquito parts over at Sydney. I wonder if they made them here as well. Because I'd never heard that before. And then I was like, oh, they made that, couldn't they?
Yeah.
And that was like before we came.
I did want to say something to do with military, but he didn't come across as a military person, if that made sense. But someone who would have been in charge of facilities maybe, or that kind of thing. Or the ground foreman, if that made sense.
Kept really secret.
Yeah.
What we've got here is we've got a candle. We're hoping that spirit might affect the candle in some way. We have a K2 meter. Hopefully we'll be able to get that moving. And if you can see, we have these little green lights. It's called a laser grid. And what that's supposed to do, if spirit walks in front, they'll break the light and you'll be able to see it. If there's anybody here, come forward. Stop hiding. We know you're here.
There's movement.
I thought I heard
Back there.
footsteps then.
Come on, run towards us, Jacob. Run as fast as you can. Come on. Bet you can't run towards us.
Oh, icy cold. It's freezing.
Thank you, Jacob. Is that you? Can you confirm that's you by tapping on something?
Thank you.
Footsteps as well.
Yeah. I think he doesn't like us joined together because we're too strong, but separate. I think he's more likely to talk. I think he's a bit of a coward.
Come and walk round the table, Jacob. Come walk round us. I just saw something.
I can see lots of things above the candle again.
Come walk round us, Jacob. Walk round the table.
So you're moving down there?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I've got a pound in a take.
It's right up the back of my neck. Just there. Yeah.
See this light on the table? Not the candle, the other one next to it. Come talk to us. If you come closer, the lights will light up. Jacob, come talk to us.
That flame's deadly still at the moment. If that flickers now, I'm going to get up and go home. Yeah. Karen's there at table as well. She'll come back and tell us what went on. Generally, when this sort of thing goes on, you can feel when something's happening, Maz, can't you?
Normally, yeah.
Okay. I know when I did the table tipping, I felt the rumbling going through me almost, you know. Interesting to watch.
Make a noise, come on. Come closer to this table. I invite you to come closer to this table.
Things are happening with Janice, aren't they? Definitely.
Oh, she's definitely moving forward,
Yeah.
yeah.
I've seen a change in her, just the time I've known her.
Two taps. Do you hear it?
I don't know, but for me, I
make
can
those
actually
louder?
see something in this area just here.
Where are you pointing?
Come
I'm on the
stand
other side of the
closer.
screen to you.
Just past,
Stop
if you look at
hiding.
Janice's head,
Yeah.
and then look in between, there's like a
If
reflection
you're
of
male,
the
can you
light. Just
make
up
one
there,
bang?
in that corner,
Yeah.
I can see something moving, like an outline of something moving in that corner.
I feel like getting my hand and just
Don't know.
down on the table.
I'm going to take this full screen so I can have a better look.
Can you see that, Simon?
Somebody's emailed us there, so maybe we've had...
Just
maybe
the
somebody
candle.
there's had a look.
You come do it.
I want to know where that bubble
Come
is.
and bang
I want to know
something.
that bubble is. It looks like a reflection
Bang
of
it
some
really
sort.
loud.
I think
scare
that's
her.
possible, yeah.
If this is the little boy, can you let us know if this is you by moving the glass again for us, please? Use all our energies. Oh, it's like it's zapping out of my finger.
Yeah, I'm feeling that too.
It's like a pulsating.
Yeah.
It's really drying. Come on, use our energy, sweetheart. I'd really like to play a game with you and see if you can move this glass really, really fast around the table. That would be really, really good. Keep using our energies, keep building that energy.
I feel sick. You ate all them cheese straws, did you?
Yeah.
They've all gone.
Come on, keep using the energy, sweetie. Build that energy. See if you can make this glass dance around the table for us in big, big circles. As fast as you can.
Right, Darren.
My back aches. I feel sick.
Okay, I'm just going to put my hand there for a minute, just in case. Okay. We really would like you to communicate in a different way. We don't find it acceptable for you to communicate actually through somebody. So please can you move the glass and let us know that you're with us. There are people here that can't really sense you, so this is the only way they're going to see that you're here. And if somebody's telling you not to, don't listen. It's fine, you're not going to get into trouble. This is just a little game.
Fantastic. That's really, really good. See if you can move it a bit more for us, please. See how fast you can get it. That'd be really, really good if you can get this glass to go round in big circles. That was a really small circle then, bless him. Did you get a name with him, Darren?
No.
Excuse me, I'm actually feeling a bit sick now as well.
I'm not sure if that's Mr. Barnes stopping him.
Can you use a straight line for yes or a circle for no? Is it a Mr. Barnes that you're afraid of? Use a straight line for yes or a circle for no, please. Feel better now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks.
I'm going to swap hands for a minute. Okay.
Let's all do it. You're right there, Simon.
I'm getting backache.
Okay, build this energy again. See if you can get this glass moving in big, big circles for us.
Okay.
Keep it going. Keep it going. Use our energies. Use our energies.
Peter.
Give circles, that's it. See if you can get them bigger and bigger and bigger.
Come on, Nipper, you can do it.
You can do this. That's it. Keep it going. That's fantastic.
Is your name Peter?
Use a straight line for yes and a circle for no.
That's a yes, isn't it? You're right.
So I just heard a come over in that direction then.
Nice. Oh.
Thank you very, very much.
Was that a confirmation?
That's a confirmation, Peter, yeah, I would say so.
Thank you. Thank you, Peter.
Oh, sorry, that was me jogging it. That was me jogging it.
Okay. Are you nine years old? Can you use a straight line for yes or a circle
that
for no
glass
for me,
just
please?
moved a fair old bit, Janice.
It did, yeah. Moved quite a lot.
Maybe we
Use
should
our energies again.
give up on the music for a little while.
It's really.
And she
is
actually
quite
said
hard
that
for
she heard a
children to do
breath
this,
as well, so
actually.
hopefully
Yeah.
that's been
Takes a
picked
lot
up
of
on
energy.
camera.
I just heard a breath. I thought that might be Karen gasping because she does like when it happens, you know. Here we go. This is glass divination. The glass is moving across the table
Thank you
at
very,
least
very much.
a
That's
centimetre or two
brilliant.
at the moment, side to
And
side.
we've got Peter, 9 years old.
So in touch with a little
Was
boy
this
called Peter.
area, was this part of your school? Use a straight line for yes or a circle for no, please.
Can't wait to talk to these guys when they get back.
Look at that energy building. Oh, come on.
Let's see this glass move
It's
again.
almost like your finger gets zapped, doesn't it? It's really bizarre.
Wonder if he's listening to us because every time we go live, he stops.
Yeah, that's right.
Interesting.
It's always the way.
Okay, let's have a bit of that. Oh, there we go again. That glass is moving
Thank you
a
very,
good couple of
very,
centimetres
very
there now, a
much.
straight line.
Okay.
Let's see what the next question is.
Anybody got any questions they'd like to ask Peter?
Is your surname Jenkins?
On use our energy, straight line for yes or a circle for no, please.
And that is...
Slightly moving there,
Can you
yeah.
try and confirm that a little bit more for us,
Looked like a
please?
circle to me.
Is your name Peter Jenkins? Straight line for yes, circle for no.
Okay. Don't worry about the male energy that's here. If he's telling you not to do this or he's telling you off, just ignore him. You're not going to get into trouble for this. We're just interested to know who you are and a little bit about you.
There goes the glass.
Thank you very much.
Is that confirmation?
We need to ask the question again, really, because I'm not quite sure what he was saying yes to then. Is your name Peter Jenkins? Use a straight line for yes or a circle for no, please.
Okay, the glass has been moving a fair bit on this table in response to questions from Maz, the clairvoyant with goosebumps, and here it goes again.
Brilliant, that's absolutely fantastic.
Couple of centimetres again, Janice.
Yes,
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you aware of the male energy that's here? Of the older male that's here?
There we go again.
It's amazing, once they start
A
communicating.
straight line for yes or a circle for no,
Yes.
please.
See that moving? I can see it moving. If you look at the lines on the table, the grain.
Yeah, the grain.
That's where you can see it moving,
Glass
isn't
is
it?
almost pulsating. Can you feel it?
I couldn't before, but I can now.
Okay. A date. Okay. You right, Simon?
Been too old for this.
Okay. Okay, just try and tune in. I'm having real difficulty actually tuning into this spirit. I'm getting so much bombardment from this other male energy that I'm finding it quite difficult to tune into him. Okay, this is not him. Okay.
Who is it?
Is this Jeremy? Can you move the glass in a straight line for yes or a circle for no, please? Oh, my heart's pulsating.
Ask him if it's Arthur.
Is this Arthur? Is this Arthur? So be careful with the candle, don't set yourself on fire.
Don't leave the glass.
Is this Arthur? Can you move the glass in a straight line for yes, please, or a circle for no? Is this Arthur that's with us? I can't feel anything now, if I'm being honest with you.
Gone.
Can't feel any pulsating. Okay, I'm just going to turn this glass over and say thank you. Okay. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to blow up a balloon. What we're going to do, place it somewhere. It's not near the candle.
Put it on top of glasses,
It's
like.
something to keep it still.
Yeah.
I could like blow a kick.
I think we should put it down this end. Do you think it's down
Yeah.
this end?
I think so.
Here you go, Peter. Putting the balloon on the glass here, look. See if you can kick it off. Give all your might and kick it off like a football. One down as fast as you can and kick it off.
Yeah. It's very dark. You know, I find this room really bizarre. I don't like it. It feels really different. I don't know if it's just a little separate rooms. Yeah, I just think it's really weird set up. You've got a little room in there and a little room in there.
I was drawn to look in there actually. In the first one.
How do you feel in here, Darren?
Okay, yeah. It's cooler, it feels cooler where it's a bigger room. I
get the sense that it's almost like I shouldn't be in here.
Well, I don't want it in.
It's a little bit hustly and bustly. It's like some sort of activity in there. Like
I think
business.
Yeah, I was going to say I can see paper being shifted about, if that makes sense.
There's been some sort of planning in here of some kind. I think this is residual, isn't it? I think.
No, there's no active energy, it's just what I think for some reason I just get a feeling that it's like people want you ushered out. It's like, I'll say some, off the top of my head here, some kind of records or an area that they would have stored information, if that makes sense.
It's quite secretive, isn't it? Almost like architecture, sort of like drawing boards.
I'm just getting an image of someone, you know, when someone's reading the news and they're constantly shuffling paper and stuff, like tapping it on the desk, if that makes sense.
I just think it's a weird little room that you've got a big room and then a little glass bit in the corner, and just, you know, what was the purpose of that? You know, it automates that there's somebody important in there and somebody else was sat out here.
Just paper shuffling. Sorry, that's all I'm getting at the minute. Just constant paper shuffling.
That's what you get, and that's what you get.
I'm getting big drawing boards with plans on, you know, like some kind of like architecture or some sort of plans.
I think that little room's significant. I don't know why. I'm very drawn to it.
I'm going to stand there for a little while.
It's a big such a stuff, isn't it?
Feeling anything in there?
No, nothing active.
Just residual?
Yeah, residual. I think I want to go through this door. I'm intrigued as what's behind this door here.
You did just have an orb fly past your face.
I almost feel like this would have been the records. This is where they would have kept the records, in here. Or this part leading through. But I'm trying to figure out what kind of records.
So that's Steve going out the window.
It's going out the what? Okay. Just random letters like a reference number of some kind, almost like a part number. Does that make? Do you know what I mean? Like I'm just getting like the first two letters were like K, 2, T. I can't make out the rest, but it's like a random number on top of a bit of paper. Like you would either an invoice number or a part number or something like that on top of this bit of paper.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, somewhere there's definitely something to do with being like stuff being kept like locked away as records, if that makes sense.
Okay, I think that's nearly about it then.
Okay.
We've done most of the building, yeah?
So I totally agree, bizarre.
Right. Thank you very much for watching this live. I hope you enjoyed it. We're all going to head back down now to the Vectis Radio. You can carry on listening to us, but as far as our web stream is going, I think that's it for the night. Thank you very much for watching. Flick over to www.vectisradio.com and you can listen to us live right now. Thank you very much. Right, that's it. Bye.
Feeds have shut down. Maz and Janice are back with me in the studio. Karen's here as well. What a good night, eh?
Yeah, it's been quite eventful.
Eventful, to say the least. That glass was just a bit too much. Maz, what happened there?
I think we had a young boy on there.
Right.
But I was finding it quite difficult to connect with him because of the older male energy that was in there. It was literally trying to push in.
Yeah.
I think,
didn't he?
Yeah. He literally took hold of that glass and he was like, I'm in there.
Strange. Is that when it moved by inches, like about 6 inches?
Yeah.
Funny, you know, I had a reading, I told you, I had a reading about a week ago, and the guy instantly said, there's somebody pushing right in here. Do you find these people are a bit rude and they don't have manners, some of them?
Sometimes. Yeah, definitely.
That's what you end up with.
The stronger glass movement, though, was a definite... and so it felt quite different from the gentle ones, didn't it?
You can tell the difference. You can feel the difference, if that makes sense.
Right. So last time you had to do this thing with Andrew, who followed you home, or you took him home.
Well, I ended up taking him home in the end because I got rudely interrupted.
Well, so sorry. I'm so sorry. Is there anything that's going to happen tonight? You taking anything home with you tonight?
I am definitely going to go and check on that lady. I think.
You're worried about her, aren't you?
Yeah, I am a bit. I think
the old lady?
Yeah, I definitely need to go and check.
In the room next door?
Yeah.
Okay. What we're going to do, play a bit of music in a minute, and we're going to get the whole team in here and go through and just see what the guys thought. What do you think of tonight, though, Janice?
I think it's been quite eventful. I mean, you know, we've did a few more different experiments. We did a candle, and we've got our new laser grid out, which was quite good. And I think things, you know, progressed quite nicely throughout the night.
But the KTs were really, really quiet as well, weren't they?
Yeah, they were. Sometimes they, you know, spirit comes through in different ways. I mean, it'd be lovely for us to catch her on scientific equipment, but it just doesn't work that way.
No.
Oh well.
As you say, they don't play to the script, do they?
No, they don't play to a script.
What about the changes we spoke about in you and the spirit guide thing? Do you want to discuss that or not?
No, not really. That's
okay.
quite personal.
No. I just wondered if there'd been any effect on tonight, but we'll talk about that off air. Okay, guys, so that's it. Called us Confessions and Myths Live special. Also with Goosebumps Paranormal. Going to play you a track. Hopefully we'll get the team in here and talk to them right after this one.
Broadcasting from the heart of Newport.
Okay, Simon and Darren are with us. We're just about to say goodbye, guys. What did you think tonight, Simon?
Oh, it was pretty good. Quite quiet towards the end. I think we had more going on at the beginning of the evening.
I saw the glass move though. That impressed me.
Yeah, not so much as last time we were here, but
it's just a glass move. That's all. Yeah. Mate, I'm just like, whoa. We'll have to watch. We'll have to watch the video back. I think some of the other guys are coming around the corner. Here he comes, man himself, Paul. Before we talk to Paul, Darren, enjoy yourself tonight.
Yeah, it's a pretty good night.
Good.
been some interesting things going on.
Good. Learned some things?
Yes.
Excellent.
A few bits and bobs, haven't we?
Okay.
Yes.
And the laser grid. Well done, mate. That's your little contribution to the team, isn't it? I'm liking that.
Good.
Loving that, definitely. Paul, don't disappear. They're all disappearing. Look, this is what happens on a flipping ghost investigation. They all, come midnight, they all bugger off. How did it go in your eyes, Paul? Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, I didn't get to see much of the investigation.
No,
but,
we'll watch the video after,
That's right, yeah.
Same here, I couldn't really follow it because I was doing a flipping radio show. In general, everybody enjoyed it, though.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Good. And you think we're a bit nearer to that proof that you and I seek, or what, mate?
We're getting there.
We are, aren't we?
Yeah. Maybe next time.
Maybe next time. Maybe a different location.
I hope so.
Okay, let's play this last one then. It's Kings of Leon, Sex on Fire. Thank you very much for listening, guys.